another Detroit bass player in the house here, Mr. Ted Brannon. Ted Brannon, how you doing today, bro?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. Now, I heard you, bass player, you've been played a long time ago from, you played with a couple of people. When did you start playing bass?
When did I start?
Yeah.
About 66, 67.
66, 67, whoa.
Yeah.
And why the bass guitar?
Because we had a bass player in this band. I was a saxophone player, and he couldn't play Cold Sweat. So I thought somebody could play it. So I bought a Crestwood for $25 from Ronald. Well, anyway. Yeah, so I decided to play bass, and about a year later I got with Edwin Starr.
Edwin Starr, the Edwin Starr.
Yeah.
A year after playing the bass, when you, how old were you then?
I'm sorry?
How old were you then?
17.
And you played with Edwin Starr. Well, I forget some of the...
well, 25 Miles was popular then.
Oh wow, man! I didn't know that. Who else you play with?
The chairman of the board. That was the last group I worked with.
Okay, and that was the last group you worked with. When was that?
71.
71.
Yeah,
so
I took 25 years off.
You stopped playing the bass for 25 whole entire years?
Yeah.
Why'd you stop, Ted?
Responsibility, single parent, couple of sons, and life. Got to get a job, you know.
That happened to you too. Some of us get to have that career.
Right.
Some of us get to have that career. And then some of us have to go to get a regular job, man.
As my father called it, a real job.
Yeah. And so you stopped for 25 whole years playing. Why did you pick it back up, man?
My sister-in-law, Sherry Oliver, recorded 2 songs that I wrote, and she asked me to play bass with her. So a couple of years ago, I started back playing, and started playing with her.
Man, how's it feel to be back?
Oh man, it's wonderful, especially with all these tough bass players on the planet, you know. Yeah, speaking of bass players on the planet, we doing a round table, folks. Y'all know how we do. Excuse me, y'all know how we do. We in the basement. That's B-A-S-S mint. M-I-N-T basement of Reggie Canty's house, doing a little round table bass players. And next one we have everybody's welcome to come in the house right now. We got Mr. John Rose and his son. Brandon Rose, the Phenom, and both of them, I like them shirts y'all got on. He get all of them DR strings and stuff. We also have a bass player by the name of dmuchowski. Did I say that good, Brian?
Yep, dmuchowski.
And then there she is again. See how quick she changed her hair? First her hair is purple, now look at it. Her hair is red. No, I'm just kidding. This is a twin sister, Tia dmuchowski. I mean Tanya.
Look at you.
I said Tia twice. And we got Tony Horton in the house hanging with us. We got Mr. Pope over here. We got a guy from Cleveland. We're going to talk to him in a minute. He wanted to come and hang out with the Detroit bass players all the way from Cleveland, Mr. Rob Moe. And we got Mr. Lamont Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a couple other bass players in the corner. I got to go say hi to, hey, you got a couple of more bass players?
No, we're bass player makers.
Oh, okay. They just make bass players. There's another bass player maker right there. All right, so again, we sitting here with Mr. Ted, all these bass players. Anybody got some questions for this man who just started back playing the bass after 25 years off?
Yeah, man, I got a question for him. Man, you seem like you picked it right back up from right where you left off. So what are your intentions? You deciding you want to play with some other people, or what do you want to do?
I wants to be playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to play somewhere, you know.
So if anybody's looking for a bass player, we got an old pro.
There you go.
Who know the ins and outs of the music business, Mr. Ted Brannon. And we can find you where, Mr. Terry Brannon? How can we get in touch with you?
Through you.
Through me? You get in touch with us through
You can get in touch with me, and I can get in touch with him. Because definitely, man, it's one of my buddies. So
I was a pig farmer in Belleville.
Okay.
We was raising pigs. We had 38 pigs at one time. So can't play bass and raise pigs.
So you got the meat.
In Belleville, Michigan, down the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
40 years.
Anything else you want to say in closing before we let you go, man? We don't want to keep you all day.
And I am just honored to be here, you know.
Amongst these bass
To
players?
meet all these people and get some use, you know.
All right, well, why don't you just play a little something out for us, man, then we're going to let you have a seat, man.
There you go.
Thank you very much, man. And I'm about to go to sleep right now.